guys? This is Flinkadink. I'm Nick Wagner. So a lot of things have went wrong so far. Number one, I had a video that I was editing, but it was getting late, so we were like, oh, I don't have enough time to edit this. And I showed him what I had so far, and he didn't like it, so we decided to take a few hours to think of something to do, and what we decided to do was a video on something that is dead. No one plays it anymore, so what better to do than make a video on it if no one likes it anymore, and that's Pokemon Go. Also, another thing that happened is when he was setting up the light, and he knocked it over, and it broke, so that's why we don't have a light other than the ceiling light. And another thing, a lot of videos, especially the shadow projection, you guys can see that it does this with the camera, right? It turns me yellowish. I just found out why it does that. If you have a white person on this camera, right? If you show too much white skin, it changes to yellow because of the contrast. What's it called? The light exposure. It changes it. So if I look not like a decent amount of white, too much white, it changes the exposure on the camera. So that's why I was doing the shadow projection. It does it in some of our videos. So I'm not going to do any hand gestures this whole video. Okay, let's get right into it. Also, what we're doing today for the Pokemon Go is we're doing 3 different things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do my top 10 Pokemon that I have on Pokemon Go. Also, if the mic sounds a little weird, this is my first time using this mic, and I haven't configured it at all. I just kind of opened it and plugged it in, so hopefully it works well. Anyway, so I'm doing my top 10 Pokemon that I have on Pokemon Go, and then I'm doing Pokemon, like the snap thing you can do with the Pokemon. Like if you go to the Pokemon, you can take a picture with them. I'm not sure what it's called, like Pokesnap or something. And then the last thing is going to be screenshots. I've took my phone, so not exactly using the camera that the game has, but I'm using my own phone camera and taking a screenshot. I have 14 of those. The Pokeshots, I have like 40 of them, and then the top 10, obviously, I have only 10. So let's get into the top 10 right now. So I'm going to show you the pictures while I do it. So number 10 would be this, what are they called? I'm not sure, and I don't really care. But anyway, so this one's name is Joven on my thing, and that's the only reason it's even in this list is because his name is Joven. It kind of looks like Joven if you look at the face a little bit. But other than that, I don't really use it, so I don't care about it. Number 9, I got this one from an egg, and again, the only reason it's on this list is because it's named after one of my friends, and it's Trevon. And he's a Mankey, and Trevon being a Mankey, I made him number 9 instead of number 10 because number 9 is the Mankey, and the Mankey's better than whatever Joven's creature was. And okay, number 8 would be a Psyduck that turned into a Golduck. His name was Breakfast, which if you haven't seen it before, it's from Nuts for Pudding. And the guy's like Breakfast. I think it's popular Vine type thing, but he used to be a Psyduck, so I was like, oh, he looks kind of retarded, so I kind of made him that. But when he evolved, I kept the name. And then number 7 would be Almond Eyes, which he's a Hypno, and I named him Almond Eyes because he has almond-shaped eyes. No racial context here, just simply he has almond eyes. Number 6 would be Sir Autism, which that's the Magikarp. He's my highest CP Magikarp, and every time I get a higher CP Magikarp, I change that person's name to Sir Autism. So Sir Autism is a title, not an actual Pokemon. Number 5 is one I just got today, and he is a Scyther, something like that. I called him Mewtwo 3 because he kind of looks like a Mewtwo in the face. Mew looks like Mewtwo in the face. I don't know. I tried to name my Pokemon's different names. He's number 5 because I didn't always like him, but I just like him now. Number 4 is, for the longest time, he was my strongest Pokemon, which is my second strongest Pokemon now, and that is a Vaporeon, which everyone knows that he's just one of the strongest Pokemon you can get early on. I named him Magikarp ? Just because I had nothing else to name him. And then number 3 is my strongest Pokemon at the moment, and he's actually in a gym. You can see that because it's symbol of him being in a gym. And his name is Lapras. I don't know how you pronounce it. I didn't change his name. So that's him. He's only number 3 because he's my biggest, strongest person for a while now. Number 2 is the Buddy, which I have, because you can do a Buddy now. You can actually put a Buddy. If you walk, you get, like, I don't care. Anyway, I named him Buddy because he's going to be my buddy until he evolves into a Dragonite, and that's a Dratini, I think he's called. But yeah, he will be my favorite once he evolves into a Dragonite, but right now he's just weak, so I don't really like him. And number 1, I'll give you a hint real quick. He's named after the best wrestler of all time. That's right. I'm talking about Sninsky, and he is a Nidoking. I don't know. But his name is Sninsky. He's in a gym right now. But yeah, that's my number 1 Pokemon that I have on Pokemon Go. And let's get into the next list. What the next list would be, since we have less screenshots, I'm going to do screenshots. So this isn't actually the Pokemon camera. I'm going to start it off with the newest going to the oldest. So let me pop that up. So the newest one is actually a gym, which I was with Joven at the time driving down the street. It's a fire department in a place that's close by my town. and it was loading in. I'll show you a guy real quick, but it wasn't loaded in. But the reason I took a picture of it is because this picture right here, the gym was in the middle of the road, which I think the fire department is that big building off to the side. But it was weird because I saw it in the middle of the road, so I took a screenshot of it. Also, there's another one that's farther down the road, and then there's a Pokestop right there. And then I found this rat. I was out walking around, and I found this Raticate, and I took a picture of it while I was talking to Trevon at the time. And I say, hey, look, I found your dad, because we always called him Sewer Rat because he looks like a sewer rat. And that's the evolved version of a Rat-a-tat, so I just took a picture, said, found your dad, ha ha ha. Okay, so this next one is when I stopped at a restaurant. I think it was Culver's or something like that. Anyway, they all popped up there. I took a screenshot because I thought it was interesting that they all popped up. Whoop-de-doo. And this next one is Gengar, which it took forever for me to get Gengar, right? Once I finally evolved to Gengar, the next thing that happened was I found him in a Walmart parking lot. He was super weak, but I was really upset that he took me so long to find him, and then there's Gengar. So sad. Anyway, so there's the Gengar that I actually evolved. It took me forever to evolve. Yeah, he's not my favorite Pokemon list because of the fact that he's my favorite Pokemon all around, right? But he's not on my top 10 list due to the fact that he's actually kind of weak in this game. In fact, he's really weak in this game. I didn't like that. Also, yeah, I don't know why. That's just why. Fuck. And it's kind of easy to get now that there's a whole bunch of Gastlys everywhere. This is a picture that I took. There's a Chip Top video, which he may or may not have deleted, of him hatching a Cubone, right? So I screenshotted this when I actually evolved Cubone, and I was like, hey, look what I got. You just got a simple Cubone. He doesn't play it anymore because, and no one does. But there's that. All right, next picture would be, this one's at a museum. This one's at a library. It was a Blastoise. It's a gym. I just took a picture of it because it's my first time seeing a Blastoise in the game, and I thought it was pretty cool. This one, I'm not sure why I took this one. It's just two crabs next to each other, the evolved version next to the de-evolved version. I thought it was really cool, so I took a screenshot. This next one, if you can look, there's actually a Spearow, really, really small, and he was glitched out. I don't know why he was super small, but I couldn't click on him either, and he was just really small, so I took a screenshot of that. Next one is Magikarp question mark. That's the first time I captured a gym. It was with my dad. So yeah, I put Magikarp question mark in there because it was my first time. And also, there's my dad's Hypno. Also, you can see our names. My name's Plague Horseman, because Pale Horseman's always taken. So Plague Horseman, and my dad is DJ83. Look us up on Pokemon Go. You can get, I don't know. I don't even know if you can, but so yeah, that's the first time we captured a gym. It was together. Also, there's another time that a whole bunch of them just spawned. So that was my first screenshot of Pokemon Go, and they were just a whole bunch together. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a screenshot of it. Now moving on to Poke Shots, which I know this is a really mellow video because I told you why, because it's late, and we weren't planning on recording anything, but oh well. Anyway, so then now moving on to Poke Shots, which these ones I'll start from the oldest. I have 39, so I'm gonna go through fast. I'm gonna start from the newest to the oldest. This is the newest, a Cubone, which I took a picture of him because of the fact that I thought it was gonna be rare, but now they're really common apparently. This one I was on Skype with Trevon, and a Pidgey appeared. So yeah, you can actually, and I randomly, I don't even know why I had the phone out when I was on Skype with him. But yeah, a Pidgey appeared, so I took a picture of it with Trevon on Skype. This one was with my mom in a car, and a Paras appeared. And she also had the same Paras, because, they appear to everyone at the same time. So I took a picture of her catching it with the actual Pokemon next to her, which was so funny and interesting. And there's another one, it's the same day. And it's actually on the car this time. I just took a picture of it. This one was just with Trevon. If you can see that, we were just walking down some random street, and I saw this giant Drowsy, so I took a picture of Joven and Trevon there. So that's a picture of Joven and Trevon. I don't see the Pokemon in sight, but I just used the camera of the Pokemon itself. This is at Wendy's, and there's a Weedle inside his chicken nugget thing. Ha ha ha. This is also Wendy's, and he's inside his sauce. Ha 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 ha. This one is inside UPS, which... that was Joven holding it open, and Trevon was walking way ahead of us, so we decided to mail him because he walked away from us, so we decided to ship him across the country. That's Trevon at a bowling alley, and he looked so sad. He had a Weedle in his hand. I just told him to make a random face, and that's what he made, so. And then there's Joven, Trevon, and a Drowsy in a parking lot. Whoop-de-doo. I know that you don't see a Pokemon in this shot, but, this is a Goldeen, which it's off to the side, and that's my dad in the background of the black shirt. We were walking along some river, and we took some pictures. And there's the picture of right side up with it actually in the frame. That's Trevon looking ugly. And yeah, so Trevon, you told me to post these on Facebook and send them to you of some way. I didn't, because I don't care. Alright, and that's at Wendy's again. This was when Joven wasn't with us this time. And that's Joven's seat that he always sits in, and we were like, oh, we're missing you, blah, 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 blah. And that is a little bird Pidgey, and that is Trevon. And then that's another picture of Trevon at Wendy's. Hilarious. That's a picture of my grandma eating a rat-a-tat on a piece of toast. That's a picture of my mom eating a Weedle on breadsticks, I think. And there's another one with a breadstick. And then there's a Weedle inside sauce next to a breadstick. And there's a Weedle inside a sauce cup next to breadsticks. This is my mom eating a Pidgey, and this is another picture of my mom eating a Pidgey. This is a Drowsy. We were on a car ride, so I took a picture of a Drowsy for no apparent reason. And that is Trevon's house, and there's a Pidgey on his little sister's slide. And there is a Pidgey on his chair. And there is another Pidgey on the floor. And then, this one. So that right there that's Trevon's ex-girlfriend. And that's Trevon walking up. I was trying to get a picture of him without him knowing. But I think I did. I just kind of just took it like that. Also, you can see a little rat-a-tat on her hand. You see a rat-a-tat's hand on her hand. And if you go to this one, you can see her and Trevon sitting on the couch. And then you go to the next one, it's her, Trevon, on the couch with her phone. And then that's her with Trevon again. And you can see Joven's arm in the background. And then this one's the first. This isn't the first picture I took, but that's my dad and me at a park, and that's the first Pokemon that we captured together. Aww. So I took a picture. And then the next one would be me and my dog Toby, which you guys know who Toby is. Like if I said that's Toby right there. Anyway, so now also I actually like how he's actually looking at it. That was pretty neat. And this next one is at Joven. Joven's shopping for some shoes. I'm just kidding. No, that's Joven's attempt to actually pick up Trevon, I guess. And this one, I don't know. That's just a Pidgey at night, I guess. Oh wait, if you look at this, the watermark, that's Joven's. I think that was me and Joven were walking at night, and we found him. I'm not sure where that is. But yeah, that's Joven's first screenshot. That's Joven taking the screenshot. That's Joven's first screenshot. But if you see this one, I was actually logged into Joven's account. I didn't know, but that's me. And I was, wait, is that me though? All right, so we decided this one's Joven. And you can, so we were together because you can see two chairs, and I think that's jam mode. But he was on the phone on his account, and he took a picture of a rat in his hand. I think because we were missing Trevon. That's my hand. You can clearly tell because look how skinny that looks. Also on Joven's account. And this is the first screenshot. This is the first Poke shot on my phone. And it's on Joven's account. And it's on my foot. So I was kicking Trevon out of my house. Get it? Because I'm kicking. And now, for the best part of the video, I'm going to go through on my phone. Hold on, I got it screenshots, don't worry. Okay, so I'm going on my phone. I'm going to list off every single Pokemon that I have at the moment. Alright, so number one is Lapras, name change, Vaporeon with the name Magikarp with a question mark, Sninsky, who's a Nidoking, I don't know, a Flareon, a Gengar, this one's called Pyro because I needed a Flareon. Named Pyro, he's a Flareon. There is a Scyther with the name of Mew3. There's a Taurus, a Golbat, a Sea King, a Breakfast, which is a Golduck, a Marowak, a Golbat, a Wartortle, a Starmie, a Sparky, which is a Jolteon. It's named Sparky because I needed a Jolteon. Venomoth, a Persian, a Ponyta, Electabuzz, Raticate, Fearow, Almond Eyes, which is a Hypno, Parasect, Raticate, Nidorina, a Seal, a Kingler, Pidgeot, Don't Evolve, which his name's Don't Evolve because I want to catch the second evolved of him, and so that way I have enough candy to actually evolve him completely. That's why I named him Don't Evolve. And he's a Bellsprout. Yeah. Those ones are called Bellsprouts. There's Bulbasaur, a Growlithe. There's the one that's called Joven, which I don't know the name of actually. Can I find out if I click on it? Yeah. Nope. He's the evolved version of Oddish though. There's an Execute. There's Buddy, who is a dragon. There's Buddy. There's a Venonat, Charmander, Tentacool, Eevee, Slowpoke, Shelder. Did I change that name? That's actually his name, isn't it? Pikachu, Derek, which, I should have had that one as one of my favorites, but I didn't. But yeah, that's Derek, because Derek was with me when the egg hatched, which I don't know if he knows who Derek is, but he's one of my friends that lives next door. Another Bulbasaur, another one called Don't Evolve, which is a Poliwag. Drowsy, Krabby, Beedrill, Duodoo, Eevee, Meowth, Nidoran, Magnemite, Squirtle, Nicki Minaj, which is a Jinx, Oddish, Horsey, yeah. Butterfree, Jigglypuff, Clefairy, which Jigglypuff is actually a Clefairy, and Jigglypuff is named Clefairy. Weedle, Kakuna, Niglet. Ratatat, Zubat, Oddish, Drowsy, Pidgeotto, Trevon, which is a Mankey, Weedle, Taurus, again, Pidgeotto, Venonat, Autism, which is a Magikarp, Eevee, Oddish, Pidgey, Caterpie, Spearow, Pidgey, Rattata, Nidoran, Rattata, Eevee, and Shelter. So that's the end of the video. Goodbye! And once I got him, I hate stink bugs. It's not a stink bug. What is that, a wasp? No, it is a stink bug. Okay.
Oh my god.
Where is he? Hit him, go hit him.
Don't hit him.
I hate him because they're so... I like bugs that can fly straight. These ones are so fucking dumb. Is he gonna land? Oh, he landed. Okay. This is the first... This is my dad, by the way. Motherfucker. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Look, here's down. Shit, I hate... They're so stupid. Why do they... Shit, my mic dropped. Oh, that my mic dropped. Shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, I have a nice one.
No, it's a stink bug. Oh my god, he's so autistic. He's land. Why do they like the light again? Yeah, that's bring wind towards him. Are you gonna hit him with that?
Yeah.
Hit him with something solid. So. Stop! He's going towards me now. Make sure you're not above me when you hit. Stop. I just wait. That's not him. That's a moth. Okay, I'm fine with moths because they know what they're doing. Where is he? You see him?
Yeah.
So I don't care about bugs, right? But stupid bugs, I care about because it. Like the moth that just flew by. I didn't care about the moth. Because the moth knows not to touch me. But this stupid thing, stink bugs, I hate them because they're just so clumsy and retarded. Back to it.